Shakespeare landed in fourth. From Akilak, red sleeves aboard Phar, Bleu, Penzance, Faasel and Harchibald at the back. And it looks a good gallop being set by Intersky Falcon as they make the long run to flight number 2. Intersky Falcon, 6th in last year's champion hurdle, leads the way to Sporazine and West Ender. Royal Shakespeare, Phar, Bleu is just behind those, followed by Faasel on the outside, akilak towards the inside, and then the last two, Penzance and finally Harchibald, who doubtless will be delivered late as they jump flight number 2. We'll take this fluently enough, and now racing in front of the stands with a circuit to go. It's Intersky Falcon by 5 lengths to Sporazine on the inside of West Ender. Royal Shakespeare is 4, 5 is Akilak the rail, ahead of Phar, Bleu. A length and a half away, Faasel out wide, followed then by Penzance and lastly Harchibald. Into the back straight at 29 miles per hour. Maybe the pace has slackened slightly as they jump the next. Safely over that, certainly Intersky Falcon has come back to the field. Intersky Falcon from Royal Shakespeare and Sporazine, then Phar, Bleu and Akilak. Red jacket of Faasel racing between horses, between Penzance and then West Ender, who's lost places. West Ender. Harchibald is the back marker. Continuing along the back straight, Intersky Falcon stands off that flight, and West Ender's dropped to last. Another of these Martin Pipe horses, just one or two of them running lamentably badly, and West Ender is just losing touch now as they run left-handed. Intersky Falcon from Royal Shakespeare, Sporazine is third as they run to the flight at the top going up the hill. There's 3 out they're coming to. Intersky Falcon from Royal Shakespeare, Sporazine, and then Akilak and Faasel, followed by Phar, Bleu on the outside. Paul Carberry still hanging on to Harchibald at the back, but he's within 7 or 8 lengths of the lead as they reach the top of the hill now. Intersky Falcon is going to turn first, going left-handed. Intersky Falcon by 5 lengths then to Royal Shakespeare, followed then by Sporazine and Akilak. Faasel's got a chance in the headgear, further wide on the left. Phar, Bleu, red sleeves. Harchibald creeping forward in amongst horses. Penzance on his inside. Sporazine dropping away and West Ender tailing off down towards the second last, and kicking here Tony McCoy and Intersky Falcon. And has he just caught them napping? Akilak has gone there. Akilak down at the second last and racing to the final turn. Intersky Falcon was shot clear going to the second last by Tony McCoy. He steals a glance. He's aiming to save something again. Faasel into second place. Harchibald now goes third. 2 speed horses on Intersky Falcon's heels now as they make the very long run to the final flight. Back in fourth is Penzance and then Royal Shakespeare. Harchibald coming there, swinging on the near side. Faasel between horses. Intersky Falcon. Harchibald gets blocked off. He has to switch as they run towards the last. Intersky Falcon now tightens up Faasel under the stands rail. Harchibald still there on the bridle at the last. Intersky Falcon, Harchibald, he surely will pick him up. Harchibald, Carberry now nudges away and Harchibald stabs his class and he comes up the hill to win the Bula hurdle. Harchibald, a couple of legs to Intersky Falcon, Faasel third, then Penzance, followed by Royal Shakespeare, Phar, Bleu, and finally Sporazine. Well, for a moment, it was almost reminiscent of Harchibald's run